Bunnings Trade Perth SuperNight, and it has been exactly that, a super night of racing, and a lot of fans here to enjoy it. Well done, Shane van Gisbergen, another win for the year. Congratulations. And number 600 as well for the proud Holden brand. We'll start with the man in the middle. Just talk us through the race, mate. You can give us your usual sort of appraisal.
Yeah, good to finally win at this place and stop those articles I read all week. But yeah, it was awesome. Like, my car's been really good today, and I haven't had such a good car here in qualifying and in the race. So I was a bit worried at the start. Like, Anton and Cam were very quick, and I wasn't saving at all. I was pushing, and I was a bit worried. And then they pulled away and came back a bit, and then they obviously pitted. So that I was surprised how much tyre I had left to keep going. But yeah, it was a fun race. And then coming through, like, the car feels pretty funky when you put two tyres on that late, the way it brakes and stuff, and pretty right hand down for a while. But yeah, really cool to win for Holden and GM. You know, it's obviously Holden's not with us anymore, but it's still cool to represent that for the final year this year. And I think I've got the 500, 550 and 600 now for that, so it's a cool privilege.
Nice. Didn't think you won for milestones.
No, but I read that in one of your articles this week, whoever wrote that one. Yeah.
Well done to them. Talk us through the move at turn one with Anton.
Yeah, he blocked, and then he went wide, and I went straight into the middle of the hole. So it was pretty good. I knew that I would have good left side grip for 2 laps till it overheated, and yeah, I think he got a bit wobbly on the bumps or locked a brake or something, and sailed past the apex. So I went in there, and it was cool, but you know, he put up a fight, which was good. But yeah, got him.
And last one from me on this one, but just the lighting and just like your thoughts. It's obviously a lot darker out there than Sydney. Do you like that, dislike it? Is it harder?
Oh, yes and no. Like, it's pretty difficult in some spots, but it's much better than 2019. I'd probably just like to see the curbs done a bit better. Like, turn 4, you can't see it. It's a white curb at the start, and it's just covered in rubber. Same with the last corner. It's black, so you can't really see the curbs. But otherwise, they've done a really good job here, and hopefully it's a good show to watch too. But when you're following, like, seeing all the sparks and stuff come out of the brakes, and then into the corner, you can see, you know, discs glowing. Some have the front, some have the rears, so you can see what kind of bias people run. It's quite interesting to watch that, but maybe overthink it. But yeah,
you have way too many channels open in your brain when you drive a car. You know that, right?
Maybe.
Yeah. Anton, well done on a solid performance. Another big Armour All Pole award. Let's just start with that. Another stat to the tally there. Were you pretty happy with how that session played out?
Yeah, it's always good to get a pole. It's obviously the right place to start, but you obviously want to convert in the race because that's where you get points and that's where you get trophies for. So, yeah, obviously we've got a really good qual car, and our race car was quite good today too. So just not good enough for the big one today.
If you could go back, I know it's a hypothetical, but if you could go back and play out that last 5 laps again, how would you play it differently?
Not much. It's pretty hard with that much tyre in hand. You know, it was probably double amount of tyre in hand to make it work. So looking back on it, yeah, it's just the way it works here. Obviously, anywhere where you got 15 laps difference in tyres, it's quite a lot of grip, and there's not much you can do. You can try and fight, but you're not really have much chance.
Did you pit too early?
Maybe Cam pitted too early. We'll put that on him because obviously I had to defend him because he was quite quick and obviously went for the undercut. So you want to keep track position. So we're sort of in that tricky situation. But yeah, possibly we'll discuss that after this.
Okay. Cam, did you pit too early?
I didn't. Anton did. So Anton should have just stayed out and let me do my own race.
The monster car had some pretty good speed all day. Are you happy with third?
Happy-ish. You know, we had a really fast car. It's good to qualify second and, you know, race up the front with these guys, and had a pretty tough kind of few rounds. And, yeah, it's good to kind of bounce back with really good car speed and get a trophy.
You always race at night, being a speedway boy. Is there much that you noticed out there in the darkness tonight that you think needs to change, or did you like the fact that it was quite dark out there?
It didn't really bother me. You know, it was probably a little bit darker in spots compared to SMP, but it is what it is at the end of the day, and you just drive to, you know, what you can see. You know, there's a few times where you're probably offline, you can't see marbles as well, but, you know, it is what it is. You drive through it, and you get pick up, and you realise what you've done, so you don't do it next lap. But yeah, I got no issues with the lighting. It's cool to be racing under lights. You know, I do a lot of it with Speedway, and I think we should do more of it.
Cool. Alrighty, got a microphone and happy to hand it around.
Shane, obviously there was a bit of chat going into this weekend about tyre degradation and stuff, and how much do you think it's going to differ tomorrow when you're racing in the middle of the day as opposed to
Quite a
at
lot.
night?
Yeah, quite a lot. We won't be able to do what we did tonight. And I'm glad in some ways, but everyone will just do 3 tyres tomorrow. I think it'll be quite hard to get through on just the side, but yeah, you definitely won't be able to set mid to low 55s all tomorrow. It'll be 6s or worse. Like it'll be tough tomorrow, and I think you'll see everyone run close to halfway, and it'll be a narrower pit window tomorrow, I think.